Welcome to Tejal Khandelwal Study Center. Let's start a new beginning today for the 2025 attempt. TPP, that is Targeted PSIR Guidance Program, is in the similar direction, it is one of India's most unique initiative, I must say, that has been well curated, well researched in order to meet the needs and demands of all kinds of students, even those who are studying foundation for the first time, as well as those students who have written earlier attempts and have not been able to do a very focused preparation. So I had also done a similar program in 2024 and received a lot of positive feedback that it has helped students massively to study on their own and to also practice answers. So in this direction, TPP has been initiated. So before you start your preparation for 2025, there are certain things that has to be kept in mind. And that is that you need to analyze specifically those students who have given the attempt, that they have to analyze their preliminary pattern. Otherwise, there will be consecutive attempts where you will not be able to clear the prelims, and then the whole vicious cycle of not writing mains and other things follow. So ensure that you are very well knowing what has been your clear mistake in the prelims that you have appeared for. All right. So I'll give you a small kind of a tip of how this thing has to be done, and then we will move forward of strategizing how we have to look at PSIR optional. All right. Fine. Let's start. All right, so I think all of you who have appeared prelims maybe for the first time or maybe for the fourth time or the fifth time should do this kind of a chart, right? Why this chart? Because this chart enables us to analyze what has been our preparation and what has been the result of this preparation, which means result or outcome on the final day of the examination. All right, so firstly, you need to divide this into the subjects. That is, in history, you can do more micro analysis, that is what have been the number of questions in ancient, medieval, modern. By this, you will also be able to analyze what has been the trend of the examination, which means from which sections how many questions have been asked with every changing year. Okay. Then polity, then IR, geography, environment, economy, science, technology and current. Okay. So once you divide your subjects, then you divide the total number of questions and marks that have been asked in this particular year. What have been your marks, which means how many questions you have attempted right, how many questions you did wrong out of the total, what has been your accuracy, and then you do an attempt performance, which means you analyze how much you had studied and how much input you had put in that particular section and vis-a-vis what has been your performance. So you will be the key judge of whether this was good or bad depending on the level of preparation that you have done. And I think after writing an examination, all of us have a fairly good judgment on what extent of knowledge or depth of knowledge we have acquired of that particular subject, or what is the command or grasp we have over the particular subject. Okay, so until you do this, okay, again there will be the same getting stuck in the preparation cycle. So do not start your 2025 attempt, those who are writing for the second or third time, with only strategizing mains. I think first you should have a clear picture of what you have done and then move forth of what should be done. Otherwise, without taking into account the preparation and the performance of the last examination that you have appeared, you are doing a mistake of not getting an integrated map as well as integrated strategy for the next year attempt. Okay, I'm sure all of you must do this if you are attempted the prelims for the third time also or fourth time also, or how many ever attempts. Every year's analysis has to be this crystal clear. Only then you will know with every passing year what have been the mistakes that you have done. So take up your prelims questions paper and analyze it in this direction. All right. Now, if we look at the timing, so June, July and August, so 25th May 2025 is your prelims and 22nd August is what your mains. So if we look at the time period, this is less than right? This period is less than 3 months. Fine. and if you do not get mains ready before 2025, okay, it is a very difficult attempt. The struggling period of answer writing, improving, doing value additions will become very, very difficult. So make sure that you are mains ready, all right, before February, and then the 3 months rigorous prelims preparation that has to be done, okay. Keep this into mind. This is a very different type of a cycle that now UPSC is designing. Less than 3 months between the prelims and the mains. All right. Now, so before giving a direction to a student, I always feel it is very important that we tell them in the most general sense what are the mistakes that they commit, okay, and mistakes that everybody has to avoid. Once this is very clear to a student, then I'm sure the path ahead becomes very easy to plan, fine. So in this context, the first mistake that all of you make, I call it as the silos approach. Now, what is the silos approach? What is the silos approach? Silos means doing things in segmentation, which means do not integrate your preparation in one cycle, which means you also have to keep into consideration your mains. You should also keep into consideration a vision for your interview as well as prelim. You don't only prepare for one stage of the examination, okay. So what is very important, that you should always adopt the silos. You should not adopt the silos approach and do an integrated picture. For example, if you are studying international relations, then you should have an opinion about things that, for example, whenever you will appear for the interview, that will help. Now, when you do such kind of an approach, integrated approach and not a silos approach, it also helps you in other examinations that are happening across the year. So, for example, apart from civil services examination, there is any other examination also that you will appear. Your knowledge is very integrated and the pillars that you have studied, there may be only like 5 sections on which you have command. But these 5 sections will not beat you in any examination that you are writing, okay. So, or they will not, fail you. So, ensure that you never do a silos approach and always do what kind of an approach? You should always do an integrated approach, okay, when you are studying, fine. Now, second very important part, whenever we play any game, we have to understand the mindset of our judge, we should very clearly know the rules of the game. So, students do PYQ nowadays, they refer to the past year question. But again, I say it is a very procedural PYQ integration and it is not substantive in nature. Why I say it is procedural and why it is not substantive by students is because students do not write. They do not know the structure of every answer very clearly until they have written these past year questions, okay. So, merely reading the question also don't help. You have to do brainstorming, you have to practice some of them. Like, for example, on one topic in the last 10 years, there have been 5 questions. At least you should have written all 5. And if not 5, then at least 3 questions you should have written on your own. Only then you will know whether your brain works in the direction of application, because we know that UPSC asks questions which are very application based, be it from the theory, be it from the current events, be it from the linkages. So, when things are very application based, merely knowing a past year question, okay. Firstly, there is also one set of students who do not even look at the past year question, but those who are on a more serious scale will look at the procedurally the PYQ, but they will not integrate it very well. They will not practice it very well. They will not have a very good command on the past year question. So, it should not be a procedural PYQ integration. It should be a substantive PYQ integration. So, not just for the sake of it, but you should have a command over it. Then the thing is that all of us feel that there will be a time which will come. We procrastinate a lot, we think a lot rather than actually doing things in practice. See, UPSC is not only about planning and strategy. UPSC is a lot about execution on daily basis. So, avoiding answer writing doesn't help too much, okay. What you need to do is ensure that answer writing is a routine practice Even if you're not doing it daily, at least from the 7 days of the week, 3 days has to be answer writing practice. Okay. So if you don't answer, if you don't practice answer, then it will be very, very difficult, specifically for the 2025 attempt, since the period is less than 3 months. Okay. Then this mistake also need to be avoided. Poor consolidation. What is a poor consolidation? Which means your preparation is very scattered. You have not fixed on a resource. You have not taken command over that resource. And when you, for example, if you have to study thinkers, you have 4 types of notes to study the thinkers. Some class notes is there, some toppers notes are there, some other color books are there. Okay. And in this manner, you really don't know from where you want to revise those thinkers. So this is a very big problem. Okay. Until this consolidation is very good, it will be very difficult again for you to revise between those 2.5 months from prelims to mains. So consolidation, which means there have to be, like for example, if we are looking at PSIR, then you have to have 4 files because there are 4 sections. All your notes have to be integrated. And this consolidation is not only about the notes. This consolidation is in the mental makeup, which means you are able to revise any thinker, any topic in less than 15 minutes after having been studying it for 5 hours. If this is not the rapidity with which you are revising, then again, writing test every week or writing test every 15 days between the prelims and mains will also become difficult. Practicing will become difficult. Then lack of discipline as well as focus. Why both words have been written differently? Which means there can be a discipline in a student, but he or she may lack focus. Which means they might be studying, but they are doing, like hard work without any thought into it. Focus, which means we should know what has to be studied. So in every topic, there is something called as essence. There is something called as core, and the rest of the information is periphery. So you have to analyze what is the core of a topic and what is the periphery of the topic. Okay, and until you know this, okay, you will be studying everything under the sun of that topic, and then you will also do Wikipedia, which is again a wrong practice. Fine. So after you know the core and periphery, only then you are clear of the essence of what a topic is asking. That is focus. So sometimes there is discipline, but there is lack of focus, which means you don't know what has to be studied, what has to be eliminated. And all this will come as you integrate PYQ, as you start answer writing, as you do better consolidation, and as you do a more integrated approach. So everything is interlinked in this way. Okay. Now, so moving on to how to prepare PSIR in a more effective manner. All right. Now see, for any cycle, okay, of learning that we do, this is the cycle that has to be followed, and all steps are very important, okay, in this particular cycle. I call it as the cycle of learning, and this is what has to be followed for both PSIR as well as GS. Okay. Now, what is the cycle of learning? So, see, first thing is we have to learn, which means we need to understand the topic in the class. Okay. Or if we are doing self-study, then we read a particular notes, we think, we analyze, we speculate, we monitor, we brainstorm. And that's when we understand the basics of a topic. Okay, it can be under the guidance of somebody, or it can be self-study, whatever path you have chosen. Okay. Then the second thing is, after doing this, you should come home and revise. And revision is something that you cannot give the same time for revision that you have given in a class. For example, if you have studied a topic for 5 hours, then you cannot say that I will give 5 hours for revision. It has to be reduced to the first revision for 2.5. The second revision will come to 1.5. Then the third revision will come to 1. Then the fourth revision will come to 30 minutes. Okay. And then as you become more effective, it will also be in 15 minutes that you will be able to revise the topic. That depends on the number of cycles that you have done. For example, when we were children, learning ABCD was such a task. But now if you say we can speak it so fluently, That is because of the number of times and number of practice that has gone behind it, that it has become part of our system. So similarly, anything that we learn, once we revise it multiple times, it becomes part of our system. Is it clear? So this revision is very important. Then we also need to write, okay, which means this revision does not mean you have studied 1 month back and then you are revising 3 months later. First revision always has to happen on the same day. Okay, it cannot happen after a week also. Your memory loss will be there. What are the dots that you connected while understanding will disappear. So it's very important that you revise also on the similar day, and then you can do multiple revisions whenever you want. Okay. Writing is very important. Why? Because exam is very application based. Until you write, you will never learn how you apply. You will never understand this examination subjectively until you apply. Because see, every question is different. Every student interprets the particular question in a different way. So how you interpret the question, this pattern to understand, you need to write. If you don't write and only learn, you are risking your attempt. If you don't revise, you are risking your attempt. If you don't write, you are risking your attempt. Now the cycle also doesn't get over here. Okay. Since you all are a little, I will say, inexperienced, those who are writing the exam as students, it is very important that you have a mentor, okay, who enables you and tells you what you are doing right and what you are doing right. So you should get a very impartial view on your answer. It can be a senior, it can be a mentor, it can be a teacher, anybody, okay, but somebody who has had a good command and who had a good grasp over the subject, okay. So feedback becomes very, very important. And after feedback, what you have learned correct and what you have wrong, not learned correctly. So you do a lot of relearning, you do a lot of unlearning after this feedback only. And when you do this learning and unlearning, your learning process again becomes strengthened. So the second time, the third time when you will revise, this becomes more smooth. It becomes this all clarity, conceptual understanding, focus, essence, everything will come very nicely. Okay. So understand that we have to do things in this manner. So in this direction, I have launched this particular program, Targeted PSIR Guidance Program, calling it as TPP 2025, and we will begin from the 1st of August 2024. I have linked my Telegram channel on the YouTube link that has been there. So connect with me on the Telegram channel. Only an online medium of study can become effective when a teacher is also available. It cannot be a one-way direction, which means I am merely delivering lectures to you. Until you again interact with me and understand or ask your doubts, okay, it will become a very one-sided medium. That's why I always link my Telegram channel with my YouTube videos so that students can ask any doubts, student can raise questions, student can talk to me very freely. All right. Now, so what is the core features, program features of the Targeted PSIR Guidance Program? Fine. So see, I have based it on 3 pillars. It is very targeted, it is very focused, and it is creating a lot of discipline. Now, in this direction, so why I say targeted? It is targeted because we are doing revision of the entire syllabus, which means whatever you have studied, for example, those who are studying, self-studying for the first time, they have never studied PSIR, but they have taken up some notes and they are trying to read them. Imagine you get that same topic to be revised in 30 minutes. Whatever gaps are there in your understanding, they will be cleared. And those who have already studied and they feel that that everyday thrust in order to revise is needed, which means I feel lazy, I am not able to do things in a more rapid manner. Once you have that kind of support mechanism from the other end, which is from my side, I'm sure your revision will become very smooth, which means of every topic, less than 30 minutes revision will be provided, okay? Which means from Monday to Thursday, you will be studying those topics. On Friday, videos will be released of those topics. You will revise those topics with me through YouTube, okay? And on Saturday and Sunday, I will do what? PYQ analysis of those same topics of the last 10 years. So yes, these revision videos. I have made this program from the August to February, which means by February, if you follow us thoroughly, I can ensure you will be mains ready. But for that, it has to be again a commitment that has to come from your end. You have to be very disciplined so that you are mains ready, okay, before February 2025. And then the 2.5 month between prelims and mains will be more practice, value addition for yourself, which means full length tests will be practiced from that period. And you are practicing, learning, relearning, unlearning in this 7 months, okay. Now, why I say it is a focused program? It is a focused program because, see, eventually it is about cracking an examination. We are not here to become scholars or professors, okay? So what is it that you have to do? Last 10 years PYQ discussion is very important, because only through PYQs, when you have studied, there is always a chance that some or the other theme will be linked and asked in the next year, or sometimes the concept repeats. So there is also in optional lot of repetition, and once you have command over the PYQ, the amount of confidence that will increase, okay, for even the prelims, not only the mains, that yes, my optional is ready, I am mentally free from my optional preparation, and I am sure that once my prelim is clear, I will make a very good mains preparation, okay. So that's why it's a very focused program, because we will be doing all question of every topic of last 10 years, all right. So I can say it is like combination of a mini foundation for those who are self-studying also, as well as those who are doing foundation already, as well as a crash course. Because again, it is not stopping here, okay. So there are total 60 tests, which means every Saturday and Sunday you will be writing 3 questions, not too many, 3 questions, and these 3 questions will be the past year questions only, okay. So you will have a command of also writing. After writing, you can watch the video, all right, of the discussion. So your entire topic is consolidated in a very nice manner. Now, so it's very focused because 60 tests are there and all questions will be discussed. Then coming to the discipline part. See, all of us want to start, want to write. So many of us are very excited always about the beginning of writing. We are very enthusiastic, we will write. But we cannot sustain this momentum for very long, okay? And it is in this direction that when there is an external surveillance and external disciplinary or check and balance mechanism, that, you know, our discipline becomes better. So in this direction, for example, whenever you will submit your answer, in 24 hours evaluation will be there, all right, which means Saturday question, in 24 hours you submit them on Sunday, and Monday you will get the Sunday answer that you are writing, you will be get. Okay, I will close the door on Tuesday, which means after Tuesday, the Saturday, Sunday questions cannot be submitted, all right. So in 24 hours, if you submit, I will give the submission of the feedback in 24 hours, all right. Mentoring and feedback is there. Every 10 days, I will take up a YouTube live session for you all, so that you all can interact with me, talk with me. We can also take Zoom sessions to take up your doubts. Whichever live mode will work most effective, I will take that up, all right. And live sessions every 10 days. So yes, it is a targeted, focused and discipline, and I am sure that there is not any program which combines the feature of a mini foundation class as well as crash course plus evaluation by a teacher, okay. So that's what makes TPP very unique, and I am sure it will help you a lot if you are disciplined. Now, so why most unique? So yes, in terms of quality, because the revision videos will be the essence of the topic, the key of the topic, and very crisp, very important, it will brainstorm your mind and make things very good for you. So yes, revision as well as writing with the teacher. Second thing, it's a very personalized program. I am available for you. It is not that there is any particular mentor team or anything. I will be personally available for you for any kind of doubts that you have across this entire 7-month journey. And in terms of affordability, I think That is one factor I always kept in consideration for students who are doing self-study or already are doing a foundation course, who have paid a huge sum of fees, and then for them to invest separately in answer writing becomes very difficult. Okay, so as being an aspirant also, I understand these kind of challenges students face. So I have kept it very minimal, 7-month program, only priced at 5,000. Okay, so I think it is a very reasonable fee, even if you divided the month wise or anything. All right. So I hope that helps you. This is the TPP timeline, which means I have divided according to the importance of every topic. Syllabus has been divided, which means we will be finishing our paper 1 section A, that is Western Political Thought and Theory, okay, by the end of September, when we start by 3rd August. Then October till mid of November, we will finish IGP, okay. So 30 tests have been dedicated to paper 1 and 30 tests have been also dedicated to paper 2. 17 tests are for section A and 13 tests will be for section B, that is IGP, okay. Then section paper 2, okay, we start by November end and we go on until 5th of January, okay. So we have an entire December, right, that will be there, which will be dedicated to section A. And then from mid of January till February, I will completely cover the IR, which is with the current updates also, okay. So this is the schedule, very well curated, 60 tests, and syllabus also, doable type of syllabus division has been made, so that you can actually in real time do these things. It is not an ideal, but a practical solution for all your, you know, problems that you face with respect to doing a focused preparation. Now, why and who should join this program? Everyone who is either a foundation, new foundation student also should do, because you should remember the time gap between the prelims and the mains is very less. You have to do your revision also. Now, along with studying a topic, you have to write also. You need to get a feedback also. All these steps in the cycle of learning have to be there. So it is important that even those students who are new should join it, because we have priced it also at a very affordable rate, as well as those who are doing consecutive attempts, because I will be providing the more better way of answer writing, value addition in every topic, okay. So when we will do the Plato, we will ensure that apart from doing a revision, we'll tell you that yes, this is something which is very relevantly linked in current times with Plato, and these are some value additions which you are not able to brainstorm on your own. So I will link it with the current also when we will end the revision video, so that will also help you. All right. So it is imperative that both students, be it foundation students or be it self-study, both can join this program. And there is also a special feature for those who are doing a self-study. For example, you don't have to refer to any other notes. There is a separate module I have brought for the notes. You can also have access to my notes, and which are comprehensively done with right indexing, right structure, PYQ integration, and you can also join the notes module, no problem with that, and you can study those notes. And those who feel they want to study any other notes, they can do that as well, but you must still write, because the writing is not of any other anticipatory questions, but it is about the PYQ, which is something which is very basic, and I think it is the Bible for UPSC preparation, that is PYQ, okay. So we'll understand the topic, you will study in the week from Monday to Thursday. You will revise with me on Friday, which means you will watch the videos and revise all those topics quickly, like a 3-hour revision for all the topics that will be done. So if there are three thinkers on Saturday and Sunday, on Friday you will sit for like a 30-minute and revise it very quickly, and on Saturday and Sunday you will watch the PYQ analysis. So feedback, I mean revise on Friday, okay, PYQ analysis on Saturday, Sunday, and then you will get the feedback after 24 hours of your submission, okay. So I think it is a very well curated, very timely kind of schedule that I have made, and I'm sure it will help you a lot. So yes, thanking you for being enough patient to listen to this video. I have linked the Telegram channel. I have linked the scanning ID for registration. Any kind of query that comes to your mind, you can also contact on the given detail. I will also put forth my number here, but it has been provided in the Telegram. Okay, so this is my contact number. It is also there on the channel, but in case you are watching the video also, fine. You can see, you can contact me on this number. I will be available. So I think you should now pep up yourself, consolidate yourself, make a mental map, and that yes, now we are ready to do the most targeted, focused and disciplined preparation for 2025. Okay, because I am telling you the period between the prelims and mains is very less. If you do not do answer writing before February, you will be in lurch again, the viciousness of mains not being cleared and other things will follow. Please don't risk your preparation that way. You are getting something so that by weekend, every weekend, what has been covered in the week, you are revising, you are doing PYQ analysis. Even if you listen to the video, I think it is more than sufficient. Okay, so please, I think it is very important that you should be part of TPP, and any other queries you can contact me. Thank you so much. All the very best.